I mean, the music just sounds wildly inappropriate for the subject matter. Okay. Are we live? Okay. Alright. Oh man. Sorry I'm late. I had to send an email to my boss. And I knew if I put it off, I would forget to do it. Anyway, I gotta tell the Discord this is happening. What do you mean, what the fuck? Piece of trash. Weren't you here last week? I said I was gonna do this. Don't worry about it. What? Why are you guys so upset? It's Jojo's. Do you guys not watch Jojo's? Hello, Alexander, Jackson Carter. I gotta tell the Discord. Because nobody watches Dating Sim Sunday. I have to up my chances. At everyone. Read the first part of the manga? Bro, you didn't tune into that Viz live stream? I think it was Viz, I don't know. I watched, like, the whole series on a live stream on Twitch. That was fun. Around Joe Julian. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in that series. Like, I understand, like, it's a different universe now, but, like... what's the fucking deal there, right? Johnny better be here? I don't think he is. It's just the 4 dudes. You know, the first 4. You know the dudes. If Joe Skate's 4 balls aren't in this, you better get a refund. This is a free game. You really think anybody's, like, selling this? I mean, I could have donated if I wanted to, but I didn't. Like, you only date the Joe stars? I assume so. Let's see. Okay. Alright, the window is working. Fabulous. Just 4 bros being bros. Why not Dio? Okay, but like... Is anybody gonna explain how that dude has 4 balls? Like, what's the deal with that? I'm not up on the manga. Look, man, this is probably, like, the only, like, JoJo's dating sim there is. Beggars can't be choosers. Dio is canonically sexy. Canonically, the only photo of Dio that appears to exist is that weird, tasteful nude he has. Alright, we're starting. Okay, hold on a second. I can barely fucking see this. Need to adjust. There. Alright. Good shit. Anyway. As I walk up the slope, I'm trying not to drag my feet. Students wearing the same uniform are walking along the same incline, split into little groups and talking animatedly, even though it's so early in the morning. Why the hell are they so happy? This school has one of the worst reputations in the whole city. Oh shit, we slummin'. But I guess it takes a special kind of person to come to a school like this. The kind of person who doesn't care that they're going to a school designed especially for delinquents. Or maybe I'm just grumpy. Mornings aren't my thing. This fucking background track, way to go. Josuke has 4 balls because Kira ate a fruit and stole Joseph/Jotaro/Josuke's body and he brought his balls with him. Fucking... Listen, I know it's a bizarre adventure, but, like, everything... The more I hear about Part 8, the less I understand it. It's like Kingdom Hearts. Kirby dating sim? I don't know, I think Jess would kill me. I kick a rock along with me, going as far as to veer on my path when I kick it too far out of the way. All these kids be damned. This rock will be my new friend. Pet rock, great. It's not that I have the intention of not making friends at this new school, but starting a school year in the middle of a semester wasn't going to be easy. Everyone's already gotten into their little friend groups, have already bonded. Not much room for a new kid, especially one who isn't even a delinquent. I kick the rock a little too forcefully and it skitters far ahead of me. I watch in slow motion as it zooms towards a storm drain. Plop. I just killed my one and only friend. Damn. Like, you thought when, like, a Joe Bro died, like, that was, like, high fucking drama. But that rock, man. How sweet, a fountain. Did any of you guys go to a school with a fountain? I never did. So this is it, huh? I was expecting busted windows and weeds, maybe a little bit of ominous lightning, but it looks like any other school. Almost as sad as when Loggins died. I don't really remember how that happened. It's been a while. The kids, too. Sure, there's more than a few crazy hairstyles, and most have taken very generous liberations with the uniform, but they're not that bad. I have a college with a lake and a bunch of shitting evil geese. Heh. Catholic school. No, the Catholic school didn't have a fountain either. Oh! No, wait. I think the public school had a fountain. Maybe. It was really fancy, but my parents made me stop going there. I don't know why. I think it was because the kids were delinquents. They were upset about that. Anyway. But it was so cool. They had a TV in every room, and at lunchtime we could watch SpongeBob. It was great. Anyway. No, I can't get weak. Even if I'm lonely, I can't let my guard down. If I do, the next thing I know, I'll be in a gang committing petty crimes and arson. Gotta stay on my toes. Constant vigilance. Hey there. Oh shit. It's Bez Boy. Think the parents of my Catholic school are delinquents? I believe you. Oi, Josuke. I jump and immediately take on a defensive stance I've seen in old kung fu movies. The guy laughs and looks me up and down. Whoa there, pal. I ain't looking for trouble. He seems nice enough. I ease my fist down. So I guess I was right to assume that you're the new kid, right? Mr. Jonathan told me you'd be coming today. Is it that obvious? That's not a bad thing. You're just a fresh face is all. He leans in. And your uniform is pretty, ordinary? The teen laughs. Well, yeah, almost everyone spices them up. I take a mental note to spice up my uniform as soon as I can. Maybe a couple of pins on the lapel. Fuck. Or something. Would that be thuggish enough? Jonathan teaches? I mean... Fuck. Isn't he the only one here who's technically legal? I mean, think about it. All the other Joestars are fucking teenagers. But Jonathan was old enough to get married, right? So he's gotta be legal. Mr. Jonathan asked me to give you a little tour. Oh yeah. I'm Josuke, by the way. Joseph is 18. Oh, wait, Joseph is legal? Okay, cool. Jolene is 19. Okay. I haven't gotten to part 6 yet. And Jonathan is 20. So he's old enough. Cheats on his wife, cheats at poker, cheats death. I know, like, seriously. If the original continuity of, like, the Joestar universe was still going, he'd still be alive. That motherfucker is gonna live to, like, 200. We date old man Joseph? No. Jotaro was 17. Which is whack, because he looks like he's fucking 30. What should I call you? Hirohiko. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Like always. My name's Violet. Don't forget it. Well, Violet, let's get going, shall we? Besides, we all know that he wants to fuck Rohan. That's a fact. Josuke shows me around. Kids are milling around the hallways and filtering into classrooms, paying us little mind. Everything actually looks pretty ordinary. Huh? Nothing, it's just this place might actually be a little nicer than the school I used to go to. Well, you know what they say. Don't judge a book by its asshole alert. Wait, what? I can appreciate the crop top, but like, you know, when he had that shirt that was like, it had the holes in the side of it, that was really doing something. But before I have time to ask, a guy bounds up to us and wraps an arm around Josuke's neck like they're the best of buds. But by Josuke's face, I can tell that's most likely not the case. Why the fuck does young Joseph have Polnareff's face? Fuck, you're right. God damn it. The fishnet crop top. Yes, exactly. Oi, Josuke-chan. You're not Okuyasu. Does Okuyasu exist in this continuity? Joseph is literally Josuke's dad. It's an AU. It's an AU. We don't care. But hold up. Is the background music too loud? I've been noticing that in like a lot of my playbacks. I just don't want it to be drowning out my voice. That's super annoying. I have to be the star of the show. Anyway. Josuke sighs through his nose and doesn't bother to hide his annoyance. I told you not to call me that. It's fine? Okay. Thank you. Been archiving the streams with chat? Okay, well, like... Oh, fuck. I guess I didn't upload last week's Dating Sim Sunday. I gotta get on that. I keep forgetting, because, like, you know, the live stream channel isn't all that popular. But, you know, I'll get to it. This is an AU where Hamon actually did its job and makes Joseph look like he's 25 even though he's 70. Oh my god! That's right! Isn't Hamon supposed to make you look younger? What the fuck? Forgetting? No, I legit forgot that one. I have a playlist for them and everything. The guy pinches Josuke's cheek. And I told you to call me senpai, but you don't. This is what people call a stalemate, Josuke-chan. Josuke huffs and shrugs the guy's arm off of him. Shouldn't you be in class? Nah. Josuke scoffs. What do you mean, nah? Class isn't optional. It is when you have bigger fish to fry. Yeah, like Dio. Or cars, I guess. Stopped training it, that's why he aged. But we saw him use it in part 3, like once, didn't we? Don't even worry about Hamon, stands are the new hotness. It's stupid. I wish Hamon would come back every now and then, you know? I guess it couldn't because, like, only, like, what, 3 people knew it? So dumb. Does Dio exist in this timeline? Unclear. We will find out. I've been quietly watching the exchange the whole time, but now the guy's eyes fall on me. Speaking of fish I'd like to fry, he holds his hand out to me. I'm Joseph Joestar. I just introduce myself, whatever. Really awkward around new people. Put out my hand to meet his. Wow, his hands are big. Okay. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you. Oh, so polite. Instead of shaking my hand, he grabs it and leans his head down. I knew he was gonna do that. Joseph in part 4 is actually 300 years old, but Hamon makes him look 70. Said stop training, not stopped using it. Why would he stop? This just proves that Joseph's a fucking idiot, because, like, if it's something that legitimately, like, would keep him younger, why would he stop using it? Or, like, stop training in it, whatever. Wait, holy shit, is he going to... He brushes a soft kiss to my knuckles before grinning up at me. Okay, he's making a case for himself. The pleasure is all mine. Josuke sighs, obviously used to Joseph's antics. Stop harassing the new kid and just tell us what you want. Joseph straightens up and finally gets to the heart of the matter. Have you seen Caesar around? Oh my god! He's alive! I mean, hopefully. If he hasn't seen him... Have to cheat on his 30 GFs. Yeah. It's so dumb. He was like, I'll never forgive the Japanese, and then... Like, what the fuck? The bell rings, signaling that class is starting. The last few stragglers in the hallway disappear into different doors, leaving the three of us alone. Joseph doesn't seem perturbed in the slightest. Joseph looks younger than 69 in part 3. Yeah. Okay, can I just say something, like, really, really quick here? It's probably not gonna be really quick. That whole fight with, like, the dude, what's his name? Fucking Alessi or whatever the fuck? Listen, his whole stand is that he makes you younger, right? Why the fuck wasn't Joseph involved in that fight? It would have been so much more interesting. Like... We were robbed. Come on. This must be the work of an enemy stand? Yeah, I guess so. He's probably in class. You know, like he's supposed to be. Like you're supposed to be. Joseph sticks his tongue out at Josuke playfully. Don't act like you don't cut class, Josu-chan. Me and the new kid aren't fooled in the slightest. It's clear that Josuke is about to sputter some response, but the Joseph guy gives a hearty laugh and claps him on the back. I'm sorry, man. I'm only teasing you. You just make it so easy. I get the feeling we're probably not even gonna see Caesar, so I'm not gonna ask. Some kind of incest run? God, I hope not. We don't have time for that. His original canon hair color was blonde, so that helped him make him look closer to 50 than 70. Huh. Yeah. Cut Josuke some slack. Make me. At that moment, I remember that I'm in a school for delinquents, full of kids who have certainly earned their place on the roster. Am I about to get my ass kicked? I love you, Mom. Stop picking on Violet. Not everyone knows how to handle your particular brand of humor, Joseph. Joseph laughs before giving me a friendly pat on the back that nearly knocks me off my feet. Sorry, new kid. I can come on pretty strong. So... I'm having a hard time deciding on this. Am I a dude? Or am I just, like, a gender-neutral character? 'Cause, like... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be gender-neutral, because, like... I think? I don't know. Maybe I'm Dio. Oh my god! What a twist! Yeah, no kidding. He gives us a merry wave before heading down the hallway. He yells back to us, "Tell Caesar I'm waiting at the fountain for him." They gonna do him on there? Eh? And just like that, the guy has turned a corner and is out of sight. Well, that guy is... certainly something. Josuke laughs. Yeah, that's certainly one way to put it. But really, he's not a bad guy. He's just... rambunctious? Yeah, that's a good word. He sucks in a deep breath and lets his cheeks puff out before exhaling it. So anyway, let's get back to that tour. Shouldn't I be in class? Shouldn't you be in class? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It became unplugged. Fuck. Oh, damn it. I didn't even notice that. Okay, my bad. Yeah. The charger got unplugged at the box thing? Yeah. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was here. Okay, we're good. The tour. Josuke don't need class, he already has it. Ooh, classy boy. Josuke has 0 class, thank you, Rohan. Josuke's really talkative, giving me people to watch out for, pointers on how to fit in, and other odds and ends of information. I'm just picturing, like, that one scene from Mean Girls. The best people you ever know, and the worst. He's quick to laugh and has a certain charm that makes me feel at ease. Best boy. Well, that's our humble little school. I guess it's time to get to class now. Boy! I just got here. I can't be fucking anybody on the rooftop on my first day. Save that for later. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god! Everyone looks at us as we enter the room. As to be expected, the teacher, Mr. Jonathan, stops writing on the board to give us both a sunny smile. There you are. I was starting to wonder if you two had gotten lost. He looks at me and smiles even brighter. Wow, if he keeps this up, I'm gonna go blind. Yeah. You know, the background art is kind of bad, but whatever. DA the Stand, Act 1. Oh man, they should have gotten Alenti to do the background art for this. I mean, we know she has experience. You must be Violet. It's great to meet you. It's a really neon pink bookshelf. I know, right? It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Jonathan. Was that a blush? Did I just see a blush? What a positive attitude. I appreciate that. So when do we meet Jotaro? Did Josuke give you a good tour? I hope he wasn't too troublesome. We only did a handful of petty crimes, nothing federal, rest assured. Jonathan shakes his head and Josuke laughs before heading towards his seat. Would you like to introduce yourself to the class, Violet? I would very much like to not do it, but I know it's a rhetorical question. I turn to the class. Hey, plebs, I'm... That's what you pick if you want to go the Dio route. Hi, I'm Violet. Okay, so far so good. I'm here to crack some skulls and learn some shit. Ready to get this year over with. Excited to be a part of your class. We'll play it straight for now. Okay, the final statement, I got this. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. Or I could just glare intimidatingly. I bow politely and there's a bit of curious chatter around the room. What a lovely introduction, Violet. Jonathan claps his hands together. We've got a few seats available. Choose whichever one you want. Okay, like... Which is the front of the class, though? Like... I'm wondering that. Because if this is in front of the class, I don't want to sit there. If this is the back of the class, I look like more of a delinquent. This is the window seat, I guess. Which, you know, makes me feel more protagonisty. Sit in the front so you can learn like a good student. I'm gonna sit next to Josuke. He's a bro. He's a broske. I don't hesitate. Josuke is my only lifeline in this school, and I'm gonna take every opportunity I'm given to stick by him. Oh fuck, what if Iggy does show up, though? As I make my way to the seat, I can see Josuke try to hide a smile. Is he happy that I chose to sit by him? Class here is pretty much the same, too. Maybe with the exception of the teacher, who I'm pretty sure used to be a bodybuilder. Yeah, bro. Or a model. Or both. Even if he's big and pretty, he's still got that teacher charm that makes me zone out and daydream. I wonder what's going to be served for lunch. Something slides across my desk, pulling me from my near dozing. I look over and Josuke is tapping a pen against his lips innocently, looking all too suspicious with the way he's suddenly absorbed with the lesson. Bitch, just 5 minutes ago you were falling asleep. I can see through your ruse, Josuke. Dude, this is me to a T. This is exactly how I think about people. I'm just like, bitch. The amount of times in a day I think the word bitch, it's incredible. It really is a way to live your life. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is a way. Meet me after class if you want an ass kicking. By ass kicking, I mean if you want to hang out. Josuke's the best. I read over it a few times before picking up my pen. Yes. Passing notes is bad. That's a Jonathan route. Oh yeah, do they have stands in this universe? I suppose that'll come up if, like, I put a brand new pin on my lapel, and then I fall over and it breaks, and I'm like, oh no. And then Josuke will be all like, that's okay, I can fix it. And then Crazy Diamond. Or Shining Diamond, the fucking dub. Honestly, I think it's cute that he passed me a note. I don't think my friends and I have done that since elementary school. It makes it seem really sweet. Maybe a little intimate, too. Oh no. Jonathan's gonna fucking see the note and read it to the whole class. If you had a stand, what would its name be? Well, it has to be named after, like, a musical group, right? I don't know. Or it could be named after a song. You know what? I would name it after my favorite band. Aqua. And it wouldn't be water themed at all. No, but like, seriously. Aquarium, great album. It's so good. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've listened to that album on a fucking Walkman, on a shitty MP3 player, on an MP4 player, an iPod Touch, an iPhone, Android. It follows me everywhere. Aqua fucking rules. You fools are no match for my stand Old Town Road. Used to be restricted to 80s rock, but now we got rap, 2000s rock, etc. I was super excited when I found out that, like, there was a stand named after a Perfume song. That was great. It was a Chocolate Disco, I believe. I make up my mind and jot down an answer. Bring it on, motherfucker. By that I mean yes. Could I sign it with a heart? That might be too straightforward, but also might make Josuke really happy. Oh, don't do it. It's too soon. It's too soon. Play it safe. Play it safe. I can't bring myself to do it. The thought of laying it on too thick and creeping Josuke out has me laying my pen down. I nod my head as I read it over. It's just right. Not too much, not too little. I slide it back to Josuke, keeping my eyes focused on Mr. Jonathan all the while. Josuke doesn't pass anything back to me, and after a minute I look covertly over to him. He's still acting like he's hyper interested in the lesson, but there's the smallest smile tugging the corner of his lips up. Things are going great so far. About a Discman. Yeah, that's what I meant. I just called it a Walkman. Or a Discman. That's what it meant to me. I didn't have Aqua on tape. I don't even think they came on tape. But they might have. It was a 99 album. I loved it. I've been listening to Aquarium since I was like 5 fucking years old. It only gets better with time. Funny Valentine's name is a reference to a song with 600 covers foreshadowing his ability. Shit had a CD player in your pocket in middle school and it was a pain in the ass? Yeah, I bet it was. Seriously. MP3 players, what a great invention, you know? Like, just fantastic. And CD players, like, they had their purpose, but, like, now, like, we've moved on. Life is better now. When class ends, Josuke waits for me by the door. Couldn't he have just done this in the first place and not pass a note? It makes me think he couldn't wait till after class to ask me. Cute. You know, we never do see Josuke, like, showing any interest in, like, anyone in part 4, but if he did, I feel like this is what it would be like. I hope you're ready for that ass kicking. And by that I mean I hope you're thirsty. I'm always thirsty. Especially when it's something I don't have to pay for. Josuke laughs. I feel that, man. You still carry a Discman? What are you doing? Do they even make CDs anymore? I sit on the wide edge of the fountain as Josuke goes to the nearby vending machines. Almost everyone has already left. There's a few stragglers here and there, but other than that, we're alone. I look at the bottom of the fountain where a few coins are scattered about. Water break. The water makes them look wavering and fat. I let my fingers skim the top of the surface. The water's chilly, but not unpleasant. Why the hell does a school need a fountain? Seems like a waste of money to me. Oh wait, this is where Caesar is supposed to be meeting up with Joseph. I hope we get to see him. It's still pretty cool though. Sorry to keep you waiting. He holds out 2 cans, 1 grape and 1 apple. Bitch! Wait a minute. Okay. Math this out for me. So, has anyone ever had, like, juice? Well, I guess juice does come in cans. So this is juice, not soda, right? Because there's no way there's such thing as, like, an apple soda, right? That can't be real. That can't be real. What if there was, though? Because I'm gonna be real with you. I like apple juice better than grape juice, but I like grape soda better than... Well, I guess there is no apple soda, so what would I know? Let's just go with fucking grape, because it's purple. And so am I. Like... Does anybody want to look up if there's such a thing called apple soda? Appleade, carbonated apple juice is a thing here in the UK. Oh. They just have pictures of fruit on the label. They're actually both just cans of water. Apple sparkling water. I don't. Oh, I fucking hate that. That, like, my parents always called it kids pop. Is that what it's fucking called? It's like just carbonated juice. It tasted like TV static. I was not a fan of it. I point at the grape one and he hands it over before sitting down next to me and cracking his open. Oh shit. Bro. We got a CG. Wait a minute. He's got the grape one though. I made the wrong choice. I've created a time paradox. Oh my god. It's all over. So, what do you think? Think of what? Josuke takes a sip of his juice before gesturing to the schoolyard. Of the school, now that you've gotten a full day in. Wait a minute. I thought this... If we're in high school, shouldn't we have, like, changed classes? Or... what? I'm confused. Do a Kirby dating simulator next if it exists. There's no proof of that. You stole it. You reset the Jojo universe by picking the wrong soda. No! I answer him honestly. It's not bad. Definitely not what I was expecting. Josuke grins at me. All the new people say that. I guess they think it's gonna be all doom and gloom since the problem kids come here, but it's actually really chill. I open my juice and take a sip. It's nice and cold. You don't strike me as a problem kid. He looks a little sheepish. Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly say I'm a problem kid, but I do have a bit of a temper sometimes. Yeah, he finally punched the wrong person when they made fun of his hair. If you pick the wrong soda, Josuke gets replaced by Gappy. Ugh. Is that the dude in the sailor uniform? I can't do it. Huh, I would have never guessed he had a short fuse. You learn something new every day, I guess. So is that why you're here then? Josuke shrugs, turning his juice can in his hands absently. Oh shit, Morio is still canon. Yeah, I was going to Morio High School, but I got in a little fight on the first day of school. That is canon. It's replaced by a clone of Shigechi, not the one with... What the fuck? What? What? He shrugs again. But this place really isn't that bad. I met a lot of cool people and stuff. And I mean, he refuses to take his eyes off his drink. I wouldn't have met you if I was still going to Morio, so there's that. We've known each other for approximately 4 hours. Chill out. Actually, like 1 hour, maybe 20 minutes. Yes. We've already heard the discussion about how Part 8 Josuke has 4 balls. It's... just... I don't... No. I'm too shocked to say anything. I look down at my own juice can and feel my face heating up. We sit in silence for a while, taking small sips of our drinks and just enjoying each other's company. And then... Oh, it's gonna be a turtle. It's gonna be a turtle, isn't it? Low Val. Josuke hops up from the fountain and nearly stumbles over himself as he takes a few bounds away to distance himself from the fountain. I'm so confused. I look at the fountain, not understanding what has made him freak out so hardcore, and that's when I see it. Look at his little cute face. I love it. A turtle is on the edge of the round fountain, ambling its way around. How the fuck did it get up there? Also, like... This is like a fucking hardcore dance beat. Why does everyone look like a man in Jojo? I don't know. I look to Josuke, and his eyes are glued to the little critter. His chest is heaving, and his expression is wild. Are you okay? Fuck no, I'm not. Is it looking at me? He walks in a distressed circle, his hands behind his head. The little bastard is looking at me. I set my juice down and stand up, brushing off the seat of my uniform. There's no reason to be scared. I forget. Why is he afraid of turtles? I forget. Like, did they ever explain that, or is it just like a thing with him? I do love these default menu settings. It's reminiscent of my fake dating sim. There's a King DDD dating sim. Oh, by all means, spill the tea. And by that, provide a link. I don't know if you can, like, actually put one in the chat. I don't know. You can put one in the Discord. Doesn't really matter. Besides Part 6, there are at most like 10 female characters in all of JoJo. Yep, and Jotaro has called every single one of them a bitch. Anyway, I could pick up the turtle. But then again, he might think I'm infested with turtle germs. There's no reason to be scared. Josuke barks out a forced laugh. You think I don't know that? I can't help what scares me. It's obvious he's freaked out. I don't hold his curtness against him. It's all good, Josuke. I pick up his abandoned juice can and walk over to him. He takes the can from me, and I see that his hands are trembling. Maybe we should wrap it up for the day. Josuke swallows thickly and nods his head, never taking his eyes off the turtle. We walk towards the school gate, Josuke casting nervous looks behind him, like the turtle might be lumbering towards him even now. He could outrun the fucking turtle. They just creep him out. Alright, fair enough. You said it in general? Okay. Hold on. I'll look. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no worries. I will check that out when the stream is over. Aw, poor Josuke. We say our goodbyes and Josuke is quick to take off down the steps. I stay where I am, watching him leave. Later? What? Okay. Okay. Do you think, like, they got that gif from somewhere on the internet, or did they make that themselves? Like, what was that? School rushes by, and before I know it, I'm sitting in the last class of the day. Okay. Well, okay, is this, like, a different day? Because, like, they were just saying that, like, we were done with school for what the fuck? All the budget went into that. The class got divided up into groups, and set in front of us is a gallon of milk and some vinegar. Who knew it was possible to make plastic out of this stuff? I don't care much for science, so I let my group members conduct the experiments while I just take notes. Everything is going swimmingly. There's not much left to... Whoa, be careful with that stuff. I turn in the direction of the panicked yelling in time to witness Josuke stumble backwards into a bookshelf. It was like watching the tragedy of an avalanche. Very unfortunate skiers alive. Josuke toppled to the ground only to find himself pelted with whatever sciencey books that were above. Oh no, and science textbooks are so heavy. Who wouldn't want to be in the Jojo universe? Why don't you want to be a fabulous buff daddy? My only problem with the Joestar universe, or like the Jojo universe, is like, to get a stand, you either have to like be born with one, which, you know, and apparently having a stand from birth like really fucks up your childhood, like with Kakyoin, like a dude never had any friends. Or you get a stand by being shot with the stand arrow, which also is problematic because if you're not like strong enough, it just fucking kills you. But, you know, I got a problem with that. Not in the rebooted universe. How do you get a stand in the rebooted universe? I am unfamiliar with that. Do you just gotta be born with one? I hop off my seat, ready to help him out. Everyone else clings to their beakers and microwavable containers. Miss Lisa just lifts her head from whatever teacher thing she is doing. I can hear Josuke groaning under the pile of books. Josuke, are you okay? Not at all. I picked the books off him one by one, finding his face behind some text dedicated to research of electrical conductivity in certain beetles. In the rebooted universe, you can get a stand if you ask Jesus nicely. Okay, yeah, the fucking Jesus corpse thing. How does that factor into part 8? They didn't... Is the Jesus corpse in part 8? The more I hear about this, the less I understand. Lisa is probably the only normal, attractive-looking female in the Jojo verse. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you even seen Jolene? I mean, Jolene was so hot, there was a whole fucking song about her. Don't spoil part 8, please. I don't fucking know what happens in part 8. I just want to know the fucking rules. Jesus is actually the original Jojo. Oh my god. Okay, but like seriously, part 7 anime, so many CGI horses, like, am I fucking right? That's gonna happen. Hey Gashkata, stay after class to clean up that mess. What? Why? It was an accident. You made a mess, didn't you? Accident or not? And while you'll be here, take over cleaning duty. Yes, sensei. It's really weird to say Japanese words, unironically. It's really weird. Jolene got green lips and shit, that's not normal. Bitch, you don't fucking understand makeup. Like, what are you doing? Like, I haven't read what happens in part 6, but, like, They ain't in prison, right? How come they all just like wearing regular clothes? Josuke pouts and I almost want to laugh. Adorable. I'll stay and help. I look from Miss Lisa Lisa to Josuke. Wait, really? Yeah, I mean, you want to deal with this by yourself? Josuke shakes his head and nearly jumps back up on his feet. Hell no, your help would be great. Gashkata. Josuke's shoulders tense. Language. Language. Oh no! No! No, no, there's two D's. No! This is what I'm gonna do from now on. Every time there's a spelling mistake in a dating sim, I'm just gonna treat it like it's a real tragedy. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they fucked that up. I'm just gonna act like, no! It's like somebody died. That's what it's gonna be like from now on. You ever take the time to realize that Holly nearly died because she wasn't strong enough to handle a stand, but a fucking rat can handle one perfectly fine? Oh, I don't know. Like, rats are, like, used to being out in the wild. They, like, animals know that, like, it's, like, fucking kill or be killed out in the animal kingdom. They're ready for that shit. All the time. Holly, she's a lady. She's a mom. She's a housewife. She's not got a lot going on. She's not like on, I don't think Holly's ever been in a fight, but what I do want to know is what the fuck Holly's stand does. Because they never mention it again. They're just like, we defeated Dio. Holly's good to go. She's gonna live. But what does her stand do? Like I get that it was killing her, but that doesn't seem like it's what the stand was supposed to do. Like, what... Do you think her stand, like, grew flowers or something? Something nice like that? Maybe she'd be a healer like Josuke. Come on. Sarah Jotaro route? Yes, but we haven't met him yet. You also get to meet Tom Cruise in prison. It's where he belongs. Also, a rat could almost do what a time-controlling vampire demigod couldn't. But that's what makes stands so, like, interesting, right? Because, like, it's not about, like, who's strongest. Like, it's not like forever escalating power, right? The idea is that no matter how strong your stand is, there's another stand out there that will be able to, like, completely neutralize yours. That's what makes it interesting. Hermit Purple is the default stand. Okay, but, like, Hermit Purple was just, like... I don't understand Hermit Purple. It was just, like, fucking... It was just some, like, thorny-ass tentacles, but it could also see the future by destroying a camera. Part 3 was really silly. Anyway, do whatever as long as that mess gets cleaned up. Lucky for you, it's not like those books were arranged in any sort of order. I look at Josuke with a smile. He smiles back in time to pout again when Miss Lisa Lisa tells the whole class to start wrapping up the plastic milk experiment. You guys seen the Jojo Mario parody? No, I haven't. Last bell of the day is rung and I'm alone with Josuke to rearrange the bookshelf. Man, this bites. If that guy in my group wasn't so reckless with the milk, it wouldn't have almost splashed on me and I wouldn't have bumped into this stupid thing. He kicks at the shelf lightly. I worry for a second it'll come down on him again. So it didn't get on you? No, but it almost did. Anyway, thanks for staying with me. The Emergence Jojo alternate ending? Oh, you mean the one where Okuyasu just, like, fixes the whole thing? Yeah, that was nice of him. Holly's stand may not even be a stand since it goes away after Dio dies, unlike every other Joestar stand. I mean, they said it goes away, but we never know. It could just be dormant. Like, what if, one day, Holly's just chilling at home, and suddenly, like, a robber fucking bursts in to, like, try and steal from them, and then all of a sudden, like, Holly, like, busts out a stand and, like, kicks the dude's ass. Where's that fan comic? Come on. One of the Jojo English dub voice actors recorded for the Mario parody? No way! Mario's VA was in the 93 OVA. Wow, it's all connected! Holly's stand is actually GER, oh my god. I looked up to respond, but we catch each other's eyes as soon as we reach for the same book. Our hands almost brush against each other, and I realize just how close we are. Oh my god, it's all happening so fast. Josuke stares at me, full lips slightly parted, as if he was going to say something. I feel my throat go dry, panic swelling in my chest. What the hell? Shit's getting serious. Stare back. I can't move. His eyes catch me off guard with how gorgeous they are. I don't even feel like I'm looking at another person. I will be honest, that is one thing I did notice about Josuke. He has lovely eyes. Oh my gosh. I can't handle this. Josuke's the fucking best, okay? You're pretty. The sound of his voice is too close and it shakes me back into reality. His words linger on my consciousness and I feel the heat smoldering in my chest. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? My eyes go wide and now I'm staring at his lips. Girl! We gonna make out in the classroom? Seems to be aware and consciously darts his tongue out to lick them nervously. Oh my god, it's all happening. Prefer anime Josuke eyes because they reflect how childish he is. True facts. What a beautiful do-wang. Yeah, bruh. In the manga, he looks more serious than Jojo. Yeah, in the manga, that was like the halfway point between like the old art style and the current art style. So like it's really funny because like, what the fuck was that guy's name? Like the guy with like the fucking short hair with the, what the fuck was his name? That one, the dude with the wood, with the puppet, the wooden puppet, the I am wood dude. That guy in the manga. Like, when you first see him, he looks like a regular dude, but then, like, the next time you see him, he's a fucking midget? Like, alright. Anyway, this is a serious moment. I swallow the lump in my throat. I have to say something or do something. This is already weird, and I'm making it weirder by staring at those beautiful eyes and kissable lips. I'm sensing the mood. What do you want to bet this bitch can't even flirt? Well, it's me, so yeah. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. That's... Listen, if I went through with that option, I would cringe myself into an alternate universe. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Hello, Sean. I'm not doing it. It's so bad. No, I'm gonna ruin everything. Mating cringe. Listen, they enabled rollback. I am the fucking strong. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right here. And if that fucks up the whole route, I can just come back here. Don't worry about it. King Crimson, huh? What's cooking yourself good looking? No, you fool. Oh god. What the hell did I say? Did I say that? I feel my face light up. I mean, Josuke stifles a laugh and I take the cue. I shake my head with a sheepish smile. Ignore that, I don't know what I was saying. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to, scare you. Oh, I feel so awkward. God damn it. I feel secondhand embarrassment so easily. They said, I've heard that it's something to do with, like, reflective neurons. I don't know if it has something to do with empathy, but, like, hate it. You ever get that in, like, a TV show where, like, there are so many fucking comedies that are built upon, like, people being embarrassed, and I can't stand it. Like, you know when you get to, like, that scene in a movie where, like, something really embarrassing is gonna happen for the main character, and it's, like, supposed to be funny, but, like, you just fucking cringe? That's me. That's fucking me. Like, really. No. I can't. Watched a certain Penguin Zero video and the secondhand cringe nearly killed me. Yeah, I can't watch cringe comedy. Like, it just, like, I could, like, feel my, like, heart shriveling. Oh, no, not the dating advice class one. Oh, my God. Dude, I can't. Seriously. What, emote? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? I wasn't scared. Just flustered, embarrassed, flattered? Surprised you're that bold. It was Josuke's turn to feel a bit hot under the collar. Well, he clears his throat. It's not like you're ugly. I snort into a fit of laughter and jokingly threaten to throw a book at him. I hope not, but still, thanks. We share a brief exchange of smiles and continue to clean up. My heart is determined to expose me with its loud, insistent beating, but I don't really care. So, well, no, I guess that isn't something Crazy Diamond could fix. But if Crazy Diamond was here, Josuke would be able to clean up twice as fast. So, I don't know. Automotive turned into mostly Yuri bait? Really? Is that what happened? Damn. Can Crazy Diamond fix my marriage? Nope. I feel like that's a Tumblr blog, like, things that Crazy Diamond can't fix. And it'd just be making, like, a bunch of woke-ass jokes, you know? Like, it can't fix the corrupt political system, or it can't fix China's human rights abuses, things like that. And then I hear a sigh of distress and look over towards Josuke. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just getting late and I'm sure my mom is going to chew me out when I get home. This is the first time Josuke has brought up his family. I'm curious, but should I pry? I gotta know. I almost regret asking the question as soon as it left my mouth. It's not really my business, is it? But Josuke didn't look upset or seem reluctant to answer. He just shrugs and approaches the broom closet. Not enough to knock sense into me, but I won't reach my room without a good nagging, that's for sure. He pulls out the broom and starts sweeping. Nagging can't be that bad, can it? It can be, yeah. I put away the last of the books, making sure they're as neat as can be. When I'm satisfied, I start tending to the lab stools. Well, she's my mom. I can handle it. If you say so. I smile to myself, enjoying the comfortable atmosphere between us. I wish moments like these with Josuke will happen a lot more. What about your dad? Would he be upset or worried about you getting home late? Ooh. We've made a grave mistake. I mean, first of all, one, his dad's not in the picture, and two, his dad is technically going to this school and about 40 years younger than he should be at this point in time, so... Oh god. Fuck, I don't know. Actually, like, 80 years younger? Yeah. We hit the dad button. The formula's gone from social outcast, crazy schemes, and angry frustration at being outcast to pervert twisting normal conversations with friends into something weird and perverted. Laugh. Yeah, that sounds bad. There's a shift in the air that makes me look up at him. Josuke is standing still and staring down at the floor in deep thought. Josuke? I don't have a dad. Oh shit. Well, I mean, who would be his dad in this universe anyway? Well, more like, I don't know him. Mom doesn't like to talk about him too much either, so... He shrugs and continues to sweep. The most I know is that she met him during her early years at college. I don't know what to say. What can I say? I'm sorry I didn't know. No, I know. You don't have to feel bad about asking. You really didn't know. I go up and slowly start arranging the stools again. It's just... He talks as we work, and I make every effort to keep listening to him. It's one of those things you get picked on when you're a kid, you know? People always think it's something they should give you pity for. Josuke sighs sharply, and I begin to notice the weight on his shoulders. It must really be something he spends a lot of time thinking about. Tomoko is sexually reproduced. Dude, what? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I've always felt like meeting him one day. He kinda owes me a lot. Motherfucker never paid a cent of child support. Like, really. Well, you know, it's kind of a shame the universe reset, because I know Joseph was still alive, but, like... He just... If he had died before the universe reset, Josuke would have gotten, like, a bitchin' inheritance from him, so that'd be something. Whatever. Steals his wallet at the end of part 4. It's what he deserves. I take a few seconds to process what he's telling me. The look on his face makes it obvious he's bothered. I should really say something. Both of these are really bad options. Like, really bad. Like... Let me roll through you on why both of these are really bad options. This one completely dismisses his feelings. Definitely not picking that. And this one is just... It's just kind of making promises that you can't keep, because, like, we haven't known Josuke for all that long, and, like, the idea that you could possibly help him find his dad, that doesn't... Like, how would you even begin to go about doing that? These are both really bad options. But I will save. Saving in a different spot. Anyway. Josuke looks at me and I smile back. It seems the whole business with his father is important to him. It's the least I can do for a friend. Offer my help. You're such a sap. He shakes his head and looks back to the floor in an attempt to hide his smile. Thanks, though. That means a lot. Alright, fine. Worked out. Josuke is dumb. He won't realize he can't find his dad. Yeah, he is dumb. Because... Okay, listen. We got that whole shit with, like, the Speedwagon Foundation, right? Like, they do... Like, what does the Speedwagon Foundation do? Just, like... Get rid of evil stand users? I don't really understand their whole thing. But, like, they should be hiring him and just, like, sending him around the world to heal people, right? Like, he's basically the greatest doctor in history, and he'd just be chilling in high school. Like, this motherfucker doesn't need to be in school. He needs to go save the fucking world. Officially advanced research, unofficially vampire and stand research shit. Alright. Cream starter is not a good stand. Is that the one that's just like a spray can of skin? No problem. Us delinquents gotta look out for each other after all. We both carry on with our jobs. The smiles on our faces don't waver one bit, and I somehow feel closer to Josuke with those few exchanges of words. I don't even notice when we only have the trash left to deal with. Let's both go take care of this. He grabs the bin and motions towards the door. I peer into the trash can and see a few crumpled papers. I can see why you needed help. Are you sure you can lift that all by yourself? Josuke scoffs and pretends to struggle with lifting the trash. They're a medical foundation officially. Well, that... If it... Am I... Come on. The dude who can literally heal anything except himself. Just... Am I crazy? Somebody hire this dude. Get him to fix stuff. Like... Come on. Isn't the Jojo world a world where medical technology was at full body cybernetics as far back as World War II? Are there any illnesses in the world anyway? Now that you mention it, does anybody actually have illnesses in, like, Jojo's, like, other than stand-related things? Like, you never hear about anybody, like, having, like, a really bad flu or, like having cancer or anything. Do you think they fixed that? Do you think the Jojo universe is cancer-free? Maybe they don't need them. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. Cancer is non-canon now. There was Jonathan's father's illness, but that was poison. Yeah. That was also like back in the 1800s or some shit, right? Like after the Nazis did their thing with the cybernetics and shit. Who knows? Maybe like, I don't know. Like, the only time... We did have that time where, like, Kakyoin was, like, blind. I don't really know. That was stand-related, though. Johnny is paraplegic. Yes, but that's a different universe. Okay, we gotta continue with this. Yeah, man, my weak, tiny arms just can't take it. He lets out a fake cry of pain, and I laugh. Didn't Dio's father get sick somehow? I don't remember. I barely remember part 1. That was so long ago. Or it was the same poison. Oh. Alright. There's physical damage to his eyes. Alright. So they could use him for physical damage. Somebody hire him. Just like, whatever. You can pretend he's a doctor. You don't have to say, like, oh, he's healing you with magic. You can pretend he's a doctor doing surgery and then just fix them. Come on. The dumpsters come into view and we head straight for them. I mean... Hey, breakdown. Nice. Where's part 5? Oh, this is before the part 5 anime came out. King Crimson makes no sense. Rohan OVA sucks. Oh no. Iggy. Oh my god. Dio is K, lol. What does that say? I don't know what that says. And there's Pearl Jam fixing cancer in a light novel. Oh, fuck. That's right. Fucking Tonio. That's right, his girlfriend or whatever had, like, a disease that he was trying to fix with, like, his stand, right? The fuck, I totally forgot about that. Was Nokiyasu sick before he ate Tonio's spaghetti? I think he had, like, back problems or something. The cure to cancer was stands all along. Just, come on. Make Josuke a doctor. So how was your second day here? It's only my second day? That's what the later means? They couldn't just gif the next day? What are we doing? Well, as good as school can be. You made it better, though. Josuke laughs nervously and squares his shoulders. I'm flattered my presence matters. It's true. Whatever shall I do without you? My knight and, I gesture vaguely at him. Cotton armor. I put a hand on my face dramatically and bat my eyelashes at him. I can see the impulse to flex his biceps flash across his face, but Josuke commits to holding the garbage. We share a quick laugh before stepping up to the dumpsters. I take the bin from him with a grin. Allow me, you carried it over here. He gives it up without protest and I dump the contents. With the bin now empty, we turn back towards the main building. But when I take a step, my uniform gets snagged on the dumpster. As I'm falling, I reach to grab for something, anything, to stop myself from hitting the ground. The power of cliche. I'm going to provide 50 cc's of my spaghetti. Antonio, doctor. They can both be doctors. Alright? What? I grab a fistful of Josuke's sleeve. He's quick to respond, reaching out to stop me from landing on concrete. Yo! His arm snakes around my waist and he pulls me close. He somehow manages to hold me upright and tight against his chest. Girl! My eyes are still wide from the initial panic, and all I can see is that damn blue again. I swallow the lump in my throat and feel the heat crawl up my neck. Thank you. What are you students doing? We jump apart, the rosy atmosphere between us dissipating in an instant. Oh! Oh, no, you can't be, no, I can't do it. Oh, no. Don't tell me Dio's the principal. No. Don't do it, man. What is that suit? Nope. Oh shit, it's someone. No! Dio about to steal Josuke's first kiss. That detention. Oh my god. The principal, Dio! Oh shit, it's the principal? He looks over us critically, one of his manicured eyebrows raised. Care to explain why you two are sharing a gentle embrace behind the building after school hours? I fell, and I caught Violet, so I wouldn't fall. That's all there is to it, honest. Our story is rushed and defensive, making it seem as fake as a politician's promise. Oh, no, we're so getting detention. And that's where we're gonna meet Jotaro. The principal doesn't seem to buy it. His lips are pursed and his eyes are flat. Well, whatever you were doing, it better not happen again, or you two children can share sweet nothings in detention. I can feel heat rising to my cheeks. Josuke is in the same boat, at least. Sorry, Principal Dio. He picks up the trash bin, his head down. Let's go, Violet. I bow my head to Dio and follow Josuke back inside the school. Dude. They really got me. I thought Dio wasn't gonna be here, but they fucking got me. I can feel the principal's eyes boring into my back the whole time. We look around the classroom, making sure everything is in order. Well, it's obvious we're both still reeling from the accidental intimate scene we shared. I guess I'll go bring the key to the staff room. Yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow? You betcha. Goodbye, Jojo. We both part ways. When Josuke is out of sight, I stop and give myself a moment to process everything. What the hell? What would have happened if the principal hadn't shown up? I know, Dio's a fucking cock blocker. My heart kicks into high gear at the thought. It's way too easy for me to recall the feeling of Josuke's arms around my waist, the warm broadness of his chest, the smell of cheap cologne and hairspray. A smell I wanted to get lost in again. Damn. That's hella gay. What the fuck did that say? Okay, first of all, nice to see you, Caesar, but what did that fucking say? It went by so fast and it was so, like, script, I couldn't fucking read it. But before we get to this, I gotta get some more talking juice, because my throat is dry. Oh my god, I'm almost out of talking juice. Hold on, I need to do maintenance. I've made so many mistakes. Looks like Kakyoin are a part 3 character. Yeah, I guess. I mean, be honest, it is pretty hard to reconcile the stylistic differences between part 3 and part 4, so, like, I don't know what they would go with. Caesar's face looks off. Yeah. Like, Is the Robo-Nazi in this? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, WeK keeps scrolling. Yeah, dude. Okay. I mean, you can argue all you want, but it's pretty obviously just lazy writing. Well, you can argue all you want, but it all boils down to the fact that you're too lazy to use your imagination. What? Or they talked the suitcase up so much that they couldn't think of anything satisfying to reveal because it could never be as fantastical as they built it up to be. Are they fucking arguing about Pulp Fiction? You thought it was Caesar, but it was I, Dio. I was so certain they weren't gonna show Caesar. Is Jesus a dateable character in this? And that's why they left it up to the viewer, because their imagination could come up with what... Okay, whatever. There was a fucking light bulb in the briefcase. They've been at it all morning. The three of us usually chat before class, and it almost always turns into lighthearted arguments like this. Joseph looks to me, obviously annoyed at the back and forth of their discussion. What do you think, Violet? By what do you think he means, please decide who is in the right. Why don't we settle this over a Royale with cheese? Show Greaser Speedwagon. Oh my god, I need Speedwagon in this. Dude, seriously. I don't know, I don't remember who was doing who, so let's just go with the reference. Joseph's grin widens. Ah, that's such a cop-out. But it's an acceptable answer. You're off the hook this time. I see that fucking blush. Are you telling me I can date Caesar? Is that an option here? Is that an option here? Tell me if that's an option here. Caesar opens his mouth, obviously about to launch right back into the debate. Josuke walks into the classroom right then, saving me from any more of their debate. Joseph seems to notice me perk up and whips his head around before turning back to me with a wink. Come on, Caesar-chan, let's give the lovebirds some privacy. Lovebirds? My face is flushed when Josuke plops his bag down in his seat and turns towards me. What was that about? It's just Joseph being Joseph. I can see that he's a bit bothered that I gave such a vague answer, but he doesn't press it. Mr. Jonathan walks in and the chatter in the classroom dies down. He takes attendance, but I can't help but notice that he's in a really good mood. Well, maybe that's not the best way to put it, since good seems to be his permanent state of mood. He seems excited about something. Oh my god, is there a school dance coming up? Mr. Jonathan rushes through the morning announcements before taking a deep breath and beaming at the class. Last, but certainly not least to discuss is, he pauses dramatically, the class field trip. Oh my god. Dude. This is how you spend some more time with Senpai. At the class field trip. To a hot springs. I'm up on my anime tropes. The students erupted in excited chatter, and Mr. Jonathan waits a few seconds before speaking up again. This year, we'll be going to the beach. Ooh, yes, I love me a beach episode. Nice. Instead of Mona Lisa paintings everywhere, have Lisa paintings. Since the textbook says Jojo, I'm led to believe that Jonathan teaches a Jojo class on how to be a Jojo. If we do not learn Hamon at the beach. More excited chatter. I can't lie, I'm pretty pumped too. Jonathan starts going over the details of the trip, and I turn to Josuke to share my delight. Why does he look so downcast? But keep in mind that if your grades don't look good... Oh no, Josuke! His cheeriness has subsided into a serious tone. Then your chances of participating aren't going to look good. Oh. Jonathan wraps up the announcements and plunges right into the morning lesson. My good mood at the news of the class trip is soured. I really don't want to go if Josuke has to stay behind. Just how bad are his grades? When the lunch bell rings, Josuke doesn't jump up from his desk like usual. Instead, he gets up like an inmate going to the electric chair. Hey, Josuke. Oi, Josuke. Kakuin is gonna enjoy coconuts at the beach. Kakuin can't come. He's not gonna take off his uniform, so it's pointless. Yeah? About the class trip. Josuke visibly stiffens before deflating. What about it? I don't know. I could see something was bothering you about it. Do you have some sort of sad backstory that revolves around the beach and you haven't set foot in the sand ever since the tragic events of your childhood? Josuke sputters out a laugh. Nothing that dramatic, thank God. Boy, Josuke, I have my own route. Crazy, huh? Is that Iggy in the background? What the fuck? Oh my god! It is! That means that the people who made this game actually drew their own backgrounds. And they still went with the hot pink bookshelf. Jono uses his mob connections to get good grades. The life dies out in his face again. It's my grades. They're not exactly good. So, no class trip? Seems like it. Well, there's only one thing we can do in this situation. A study montage. We're gonna change your grade before then. Josuke scoffs. No amount of studying is gonna bump my grade up enough by the end of the month. I mean, I appreciate the offer, don't get me wrong, but my grade has to raise by a whole letter by the end of the month. Damn, he's right. Don't give up hope, Josuke. We could still pull it off. By his face, I can tell he knows that it's impossible. Josuke drags his hands down over his face and groans. The only hope we have is if Mr. Jonathan goes in and changes my grade, which definitely isn't happening. That gives me a little sprout of an idea. Oh, we're doing a crime. Maybe it doesn't have to be Mr. Jonathan who changes the grade. Josuke cocks an eyebrow, obviously confused. Maybe we can go in and change the grade. Oh shit! We get into hijinks. Are you serious? He looks around the empty classroom before leaning in and lowering his voice. We couldn't. That would be insane. Maybe I messed up by suggesting something so extreme. Do you really think we could pull it off? Oh my god, he's down for it. I mean, I think we could. It won't be easy, though. This is definitely the kind of shit that I thought about when I was in school, so... yeah, let me live the fantasy. Josuke looks around again. Shit, I can't believe we're gonna do this. Do you have a plan? I don't. I sit down at my desk and Josuke pulls his up next to mine. Time to start brainstorming. Okay. What the fuck is this? Bro. Listen, I know Mario is like a really colorful place, but like, come on, a bright pink house? Ooh. And a pink streetlight. Oh no, that's right, we're gonna get caught by Dio. You thought you'd get away with it, but you were caught by me, Dio. Nice use of the spray paint tool. I look at the directions scrawled on my palm. This is definitely the place. Josuke said his mom wasn't home and to just knock, but I can feel my heart racing guiltily nonetheless. I'm really antsy about going to a boy's house in the middle of the night with no parental supervision. I mean, whatever. Female finally surrendered to Jojo? I guess. I mean, the dating sim was free. Also, hello, Death. It's good to see you again. And the fact that we're about to break into school doesn't help much either. Oh my god, we are so gonna get caught by Dio. The door looks like fabric on the pink door. Oh my god, it does. I gently knock 3 times on the front door. As the seconds tick by, I feel panic swelling in my gut. Oh god, what if I have the wrong house? But does that look like Josuke's house? Doesn't. From the anime? Like, really. I break out in a cold sweat as I shuffle on my feet. It's gonna be hard to explain why a teenager dressed in all black is on someone's porch past midnight. The door open. Oh no! Opers! No! Opers! Who made this thing? Because something is wrong in the world. I don't know who made it. I forget. Somebody with more time on their hands than me. It feels like my heart is about to straight up quit on me. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? He goes to all that trouble and he still has the heart on his fucking belt. Dude. Violet, you came. My limbs suddenly feel like jelly as relief washes over me. Of course I did. Josuke grins at me and ushers me inside. This house is really nice, even though I can hardly see it in the dark. Be careful, the coffee table's right there. Ow! I have no idea why Josuke doesn't just flip on a few lights. Maybe it's his way of mentally preparing for the dark deed we're about to commit. Where are the fucking muscles? In parts 1 to 3. Hey! Nice. I get a good look at Josuke's outfit. The look suits him. Oh, dude! Look, it's got the signs from the OPs. Nice. And he's got a hand sticker on his wall. So, like, what am I meant to assume here? That Okuyasu doesn't exist in this continuity, or what? No. It's Josuke's room. Did you get the key? Josuke goes to his desk and picks up something before turning to me with a grin and holding up a silver key. It was almost too easy to nab it. They should probably think of increasing security in the staff room, considering it's a school for delinquents. Did you do your part of the preparation? I propped open one of the side doors to the school before I left. Josuke takes in a deep breath before letting out a slow exhale. We're really gonna do this. Seems like it. Oh, Josuke, why'd you leave me stuck on your wall? Free me from my sticky prison. Dude, can you imagine if the Part 4 anime, like if the art style changed the same way it did in the manga? That would, like, I don't even know how I'd feel about that. Like, it'd just be so crazy. Like, if the art style of a show just, like, gradually shifted as it went along, I don't know if people would call that bad or, like, avant-garde, you know? He bounces on his heels, like he's about to jump off a cliff and has to pump himself up for it. I get how he feels. Okay, let's go. Okay, like, why did I have to come to his room for all that? Why couldn't he just be like, yeah, I got the key, and, like, we leave at the door? Why is Caesar's headband on the nightstand? What? What? What the fuck is that doing there? That doesn't even make sense. Caesar's alive. The other manga I know where the art style visibly changes is Berserk. As drastic as Jojo? Really? Wow. We're completely silent as we make the short walk to the school. No cars pass by, but I still feel like we're about to be busted any second. When I glance at Josuke, his eyes are skittering around our surroundings, just as on edge as I am. Last chance to back out, Violet. What, are you chickening out? Josuke pouts his lip and sticks out his chest. I ain't no chicken. To show his bravery, he walks confidently ahead of me and yanks the door open, but that's as far as he goes. We both peer down the dark hallway. Damn, it's creepy. Berserk has been going on longer than One Piece. Wow. Pretty sure that's never gonna be finished. Part 8 Star Platinum design? Is Jotaro on Part 8? I'll go in first. If Dio catches me, I'm far more expendable, because I'm not a protagonist. Not wanting to be outcouraged, I stride down the gloomy hallway like I own the place. Okay, this isn't too bad. Okay, so we need to go to Mr. Jonathan's room, change your grade, and leave. Easy peasy. The easiest of peasiest. Mr. Jonathan's room isn't too far from where we're at. We both stick close to the walls, the sound of our footsteps loud and echoing in the hall, despite our best efforts to be quiet. Take your fucking shoes off. You're not gonna hear shit if you're wearing socks. The floors are clean. Probably. There are serious concerns the author will die before he finishes. He said something like he's 1/3 done. Oh my god. That sucks. We're almost there when Josuke grabs my arms. Did you hear something? We both stop, taking in the deathly silence of the school. If fucking Kira shows up, I'm gonna scream. A few 10 seconds pass. The only thing I hear is our hurried breathing and the sound of my heart pumping hectically in my ears. What do you think you heard? I don't know. I'm probably being paranoid. We start walking again, but slower and more careful. Violet, you have nice hands. Since Berserk was brought up. Oh shit, is that a fucking meme? Boomer Berserk fans having to deal with their 75th hiatus. Me getting to binge 380 chapters of the best manga out there. Nice. It is always fun to, like, find a series after it's been completed. Don't have to wait for updates. But then again, you don't get to experience the fandom as it happens. But I guess that depends on how you consume content. Josuke doesn't let go of my arm, a fact I'm incredibly aware of. We stop in front of Mr. Jonathan's room. This is it. Josuke gives a shaky nod and fumbles in his pocket for the key. For a moment, I'm worried that he doesn't have it, but he pulls it out and smiles nervously at me. How would I know? His face is covered. He takes in a deep breath. Let's do this. The sound of the key scraping against the keyhole grates against my nerves. Poor Josuke's hands are trembling like crazy, and it takes me nearly a whole minute of floundering with the doorknob to get it open. Listen, this is like really basic tension building, but like, heists always get me like feeling really tense. I'm getting really worried that some shit's gonna go down. Dio's gonna show up and fuck with us. Yeah, well, I don't really have any interest in reading Berserk. Like, it is dark, and that's the problem. It's like, it's too dark for me. I just... Yeah. Someone say Bodark. What was happening in other manga when they got on the boat? Naruto just had the time skip. Luffy and crew were fighting CP9. Fairy Tail had just released Volume 1. Holy shit. That's forever ago. That was another thing that, like, back when I was, like, still casually into the Naruto manga, like, as it was ending, I remember, like, that tree guy, like, the wood ninja dude, apparently he got stuck somewhere, and, like, it took him, like, 4 years until they saw him again. Like, what? Okay, we're in here. So far, so good. At least we know that if this doesn't work, we can both drop out and take on a life of burglary. Josuke laughs and slides down the door so that he's sitting. I need a second. My heart's going crazy right now. My crazy diamond. The boat arc finished 2 years ago. Huh. I sit down next to him and both let our nerves settle. School really looks different at night. I get what you mean. The moonlight is streaming through the windows, casting everything in a blue tint that's kind of serene. The shadows of the desk are long and dark ahead. Are long and dark along the glossy floor, stretched as if reaching for us. The absolute silence, the lighting. It's like we're underwater, just the two of us. I'm glad you came with me. I've never done something so crazy before. Me neither. What, really? Yep, I'm pretty straight-laced in all honesty. Josuke laughs. I guess we bring out each other's wild sides. Bro, I love this route. He's quiet for a few moments. So what brought you to the school? Like, really? I've been kinda dying to know. Do I get a real backstory? Ooh, we tell the truth. What the fuck did I do? Are you a gambling man, Josuke? He furrows his brow. When the mood strikes, I suppose. I mean, he did do that whole thing where he burned down Rohan's house, but whatever. What's the sitch? We breaking into school. No, we haven't seen Jotaro yet. I guess I had to make, like, some different choices to run into him, because, like, otherwise, what the fuck is he doing? Like, he's not even in my class. Yeah, I'd say the same for myself, but it just so happened that one of my gambling moods ended in a lost bet, and the consequences was for me to, to streak across campus. Josuke's eyes widen. Streak? You mean like, as naked as the day I was born, yes. Holy shit. Seriously? That's my backstory? No. No, I wouldn't have done that, no. As you can imagine, the principal didn't think it was as funny as my friends did. Oh my god. I know. But yeah, that's my origin story. Now Violet came to be at Uniku Academy, home of delinquents. Okay, why does it feel... There's a fucking... God damn it. There's fucking hair on my glasses. Well, it's definitely cooler than my origin story. Punching a guy in the face is a lot more run-of-the-mill than running around naked. Goblin Slayer. Yeet. Yeah, I don't want to touch Goblin Slayer. Josuke sighs and gets up. I guess we should get this over with. I get up too. We both head to Mr. Jonathan's desk together, where his old dinosaur of a computer sits. Josuke plops down in Mr. Jonathan's chair and shakes the mouse. The old machine whirs before the screen lights up. Picture of a Great Dane greets us, his mouth open in one of those cute doggy smiles and his big pink tongue lolling out. In the center of the screen is an empty bar, asking for the password. Yeah, that's the problem. How the fuck are we gonna know the password? Oh, I didn't think this far. Me neither. We stare blankly at the screen. The little blinking cursor seemed to taunt our predicament. Try password. No! Try password 1. I do and it doesn't work either. Well, damn. Damn indeed. We stare at the computer long enough for it to go to sleep. So what now? I guess we admit defeat. Josuke groans sadly. Goodbye, sunny beach trip. I put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Who needs a beach trip to have fun? Let all those losers run around and get sunburned and sand in their asses. We can have a way better time without them. Josuke's quiet for a few beats of silence. We? I guess I could have avoided all this if I just said, yeah, I'll stay behind with you for the school trip, you know? But then we wouldn't have gone on this great adventure. What, you think I'd go to the break without my best friend? Fat chance. We've been in school together for 3 days. High school really is a whole different animal, isn't it? Like, you're in the same room for, like, officially, like, for, like, over 10 hours, and you're just like, yeah, we're best friends now. High school is basically, like, speed running relationships, you know? The drama happens way fucking faster. Like, you get to know people, like, immediately. It's crazy. Josuke gets up from the chair and surprises me with a hug. It lasts no more than a few seconds, but damn if I've ever had a better hug in my life. He pulls back, his face bright and happy. Well, what was that for? Don't get me wrong, I appreciated it. I'm glad it's so dark in the room, because No! no. Cal, no. That word died. Feel that my face is on fire. I just appreciate everything you do for me. You're kind of amazing, you know? I punch his arm because I don't know what to say to that. You're so damn sappy, Josuke. Josuke laughs. All of the sap is entirely your fault. He sighs happily and looks to the door. I guess we should get going. We nod and leave the room, closing and locking the door behind us. The atmosphere shifts back into something dangerous as we start down the hallway. These children are fools. I'd at least try like a few other passwords first, you know. We make it quite a ways down when I hear something. Did you hear that? I nod and we both freeze to hear what it is. There's a song playing from another room. Oh my god, there's someone here. As if summoned by my thoughts, a door opens further down the hallway. It feels like my brain is short-circuiting and I'm standing there like a deer in the headlights. Violet, quick, hide. Yeah, we hide. There's a shadowy nook where the lockers end. I grab Josuke's hand and rush to the spot. The area isn't that big, and I'm not sure if both of us will fit. Before I can panic, Josuke pushes me against the wall before pressing himself against me. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Dude. Dude. It's cliche, but I appreciate it. Both of us grow completely still as we listen. Oh my god. Heels? Oh, fuck. Is it Lisa? Click. Oh god, whoever it is, they're getting closer. I can feel Josuke's chest hitch as he fights to hold his breath. Stop playing the sound effect. I'm trying to decide. Stay. The footsteps stop. It feels like the person is standing only a foot away. My heart is pounding so hard that I can feel it in my eardrums. God, I need to breathe. The person is going away. Josuke and I are tense against each other as we listen to the slow, methodical footsteps slowly retreat. It's a good thing this school doesn't have cameras, you know? Like security cameras. Also, who the fuck be listening to music in a school at 1 in the fucking morning? What Nice. Yep. A door closes. We hold it in for a few more seconds before gasping for breath. Holy shit. His voice is ragged and low with relief. His words breathed out hotly against my face. The intimacy of it makes me realize, oh wow, we're like really pressed up against each other. Hold on. Just give me one more. Girl! Anytime something like this happens in a dating sim, I just like, internally and sometimes externally, I'm just like, girl! I don't know why. I can't help it. What's this game about? The plot-wise, I know the objective is to fuck one of the Jojos. Basically, you go to a school for delinquents, and the Jojos are students there. And whatever plot happens is just whatever row you happen to be on. Josuke is a sturdy boy, and I can feel all of his weight completely relaxed on top of me. If it were anyone else, I'd probably tell him to get the hell off. This is part 9. Or just season 4. Yeah, I guess up to season 4. Well, this was made before the part 5 anime came out, and I guess the people who made this dating sim never read the manga. This is Eyes of Heaven. Oh yeah. Is that like on console or something? I feel like I should play it, but then I haven't read up to part 8 or anything, you know. Or does that only go up to part 6? I don't fucking know. Both catch our breaths seemingly at the same time. Josuke looks down at me and we share a look. It's equal parts relieved, giddy, and tender. Listen, this is not the time to make out. Me whenever PML streams a dating sim for more than 1 hour. I need to get to the end of the route, dude.
Just fuck already.
Fantastic, thank you. It's a PS4 exclusive. Boo. I see his lips part. Is he about to say something? Is he about to do something? Josuke suddenly looks unsure and pulls away. We better get out of here. I nod, a little disappointed. Hey, we made it! We didn't get cut. That's good for me. Like, good enough, you know? Might as well have gone up to part 6. It barely had any part 7 or part 8 characters in it. Well, I guess. Like, how the fuck would part 8 characters interact with, like, somebody from, like, before part 6? They don't fucking, like, they're not even related. Part 5 anime wasn't out, but they made a King Crimson joke. Yeah, but, like, you could just, like, glean that from any, like, you know the community posts. It's a meme. Knowing it's time for us to part, but not quite ready. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. That was very interesting. Josuke grins from under his mask. Hell yeah, it was. I'm sorry it didn't work out as planned. Josuke shakes his hand in the air, as if batting away my apology. Honestly, I'm glad it worked out the way it did. I got to spend a lot of time with you, doing something I never would have done. The night's still young. We could rob a few convenience stores. Josuke laughs. I'll take a rain check. I think my heart's had enough of a workout tonight. Alright, yeah. I feel like we're getting close to the end of his route. You know, like we'd just be chilling while everybody else goes on a field trip. Might fuck in a classroom. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, you know, something that is interesting that hasn't come up yet in the story is somebody making fun of Josuke's haircut and him getting fucking pissed. I feel like that'll be a misunderstanding later on. Not excited about that. We grin at each other, but I notice Josuke's smile slip into something a little nervous. Well, I mean, he takes a deep breath and swoops into and pecks a kiss quickly on my cheek. Girl! Fantastic. It's fantastic. What is this? Game Freak announces Charizard 4, Typhlosion found dead after being forgotten in a hot car. Oh my fucking god, yeah, seriously. They can't get over Charizard over at Game Freak. Yes, this is a Jojo dating sim for parts 1 to 4. I'm not answering that text because I'm live streaming. Well, I'm not sure if it can be considered a kiss with the thing over his mouth. Damn it! Fine. I'll accept it. Ridiculous. Okay, now it's had enough of a workout. A shocked second passes between us before Josuke bolts. See you tomorrow. I watch as he hightails it down the slope. As I begin my way home, my footsteps feel light, as if I might just float away. What the fuck did that say? What did... Like, at least leave it on the screen for a second. I can't parse this fucking script. I'd like to thank Araki for adding sexy female characters in every part just to remind me that I'm straight. Yeah, I mean, fair. We've never had a champion use Blastoise past Gen 2. Studying is definitely not my thing. Even still, I'm right next to Josuke, reading over previous lessons and making questions for both of us to quiz each other on. Bro. Like, you already know that. Anyway. Josuke's in the zone... Fuck. Come on. Go back. Josuke's in the zone too, mumbling to himself and jotting lots of things down in his notebook. It's not as exciting as going to the beach, but in my opinion, it's way better. I mean, yeah, you're in a guy's bedroom. Just fuck already, come on. Just me and Josuke, quietly spending the afternoon together. Hey, you didn't have to go to school. Bonus. He stands up and jogs in place for a few seconds, a study technique I've used countless times when drowsiness threatens to take me. I hop up and join him. We're making pretty good progress. The great academic minds are smiling at us from the heavens. Josuke kisses his fingers and points them at the ceiling. Ah! He did the thing! This one's for you, Isaac Newton. We high-five and settle back down at the table. Alright, well, see you, Death. It was nice to see you. Arrivederci. We quickly get back into our groove of comfortable silence. After a few minutes, I decide that I'm done making literature flashcards and want to move on to math. Hey, new CG! I look up to ask Josuke to hand me the textbook, but I stop. He's so absorbed with his studying that he doesn't notice me staring. Oh my god, is that a Cromartie High poster in the background? Heh, nice. I see those fucking references. You never get sliced to ribbons by Speedwagon School Hat. Why even die? What's with that hand? A lot of people have trouble drawing hands, okay? Where's a Cromartie High dating sim? Oh, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But only in Japan. Only in Japan. Just like the only good Back to the Future game. No, pretty is too mild of a word. Gorgeous, phenomenal, outstanding in every field as a human being. Yeah, that's more accurate. Gonna have to take notes on that. His brows furrow as he chews on the tip of his pen and reads over a passage. That motherfucker's holding a pencil? Don't lie to my face. I want to date Freddie Mercury and a robot at the same time. I smile. A few months ago, I felt like my high school life was over, but Josuke swooped in and made this year the best one I've ever had. I hope that there's many years of hanging out and adventures ahead of us. Maybe we'll even solve a murder together. We all know BML has a crush on Dario Brando. Doubt her. Thanks for being my friend. Huh? I didn't necessarily mean to say that out loud, but it doesn't really matter. I want him to know how damn grateful I am for the past few months. Might be one of those novelty pens shaped like a pencil. I'll let it slide. Once. High school equals emotional backstabbing resort. Heh. You want a redo of high school? I don't. Being an adult fucking sucks. Yeah, but being a high schooler sucks too. You gotta worry about grades. You can't go anywhere without your parents' permission. Fucking... Just... I mean, I grant you have more spare time to make out with people, but you gotta find somebody to make out with, so, you know. Past few months. Wait a minute. So, like, we've been hanging out for like a few months then, right? You heard me, punk. What's with the sappy shit? Damn, let a bitch be sappy sometimes. Wait a minute. I've got it. If Okuyasu isn't in this game, and I'm the person that Josuke is hanging out with all the time, I'm Okuyasu now. Crazy, huh? He laughs and shakes his head. Well, however happy you are to be my friend, multiply that by 1,000. That's how happy I am to be your friend. Wow, who's the sappy one now? I never claimed I wasn't. This is literally just part 8. What? Not saying oi Josuke nearly enough? Ah, my bad. But hey man, I do ship Josuyasu, so... works either way for me. Okuyasu bursts through the door right before you kiss and says, Oi Josuke, so when are we having gay sex, huh? Touché. Josuke looks back at his textbook, but he definitely seems distracted. A little more time passes before he gets my attention. Violet, yeah? I really like you. Girl! Ah! God fucking damn it. I'm such a sucker for romance stories. Josuke and Okuyasu's Ultimate Universe counterparts date in Part 8. Yes! Oi, Josuke, watch my stream. I'm speechless. Partially because I know what he means by like, but mostly because I feel the exact same way. Tanuki boy, don't fucking quote me on that, okay? I'm having emotions. He's a girl in Part 8? I mean, we could still make it work. Josuke's face goes pale and he hops up from the table. I'm gonna get something to drink. Do you want something to drink? He nods his head to himself. Yeah, a drink. I'll go get us drinks. Josuke zooms away and I'm left a blushing mess at the table. I hope he didn't think my silence was me declining his feelings. When he comes back, I'll tell him. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I can't believe that Josuke feels the same way. Suddenly Okuyasu breaks in. He just fucking like climbs in through the window or some shit. He's like, yo, are you trying to fuck Josuke? Kyo Nijimura. Ah, not as good. Does she still say oi Josuke though? I bury my face in my hands as I smile hard enough to make my face hurt. What the hell? I look up just as Josuke storms into the room. What the hell is that in the backyard? Is that a fucking cat? Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside. I hop up from the table. Did you go outside? I just needed a breather. What the hell? Well, it looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah! Surprise. Josuke paces around the room. When did you... I've been talking with your mom. Remember when she sent you out this afternoon for some milk? Wait, what? We had a thing going? There's a weird fucking plant cat outside. It looks like Grandma, the damn thing. Oh my god, I fucking love that video. We just bought milk yesterday. I thought that was weird. Well, she sent you away so we both could set it up for you. Are you serious? I was gonna show you when we were done studying. Okay, first off, thank you. Like, so much. Secondly, you put so much time and effort into this. What do you say we wrap up studying for the day? I'm sure even Isaac Newton took time to have fun. Did he? That guy was kind of weird. She's a combination of Okuyasu and Jotaro. What the fuck is Part 8? I don't, like, what? He rummages in his dresser and pulls out a pair of swimming trunks. I'm gonna go get dressed. You are amazing. Did we set up a pool in the backyard? I settle down in a beach chair, sunglasses on, and a Capri Sun in hand. Yeah, bro. Josuke comes out not long afterwards. This one's for you, Isaac Newton. What? Cannonball. Before I can stop him, he hops into the little kiddie pool, making most of the water slosh out. It wasn't exactly a cannonball, considering there's maybe half a foot of water in it, but I'm sure Isaac Newton is up in heaven thumbs-upping him. What are my opinions on Part 6? I have not read Part 6. I just know that some shit goes down and they in prison. But they don't have to wear prison uniforms. How's my hair? I laugh and toss him a Capri Sun. It's as killer as ever. Fantastic. We finally get shirtless Josuke. Hold up. What the fuck is this music? This doesn't fit the scene at all. Ah, this is just what I needed. You really went all out, Violet. Is that a fucking candle in the grass? What's going on here? Tiny raptor arms. The beach experience you deserve. No screaming children, no asshole seagulls, just you and me. I take a long slurp out of my Capri Sun and remembering what I told myself in Josuke's room. But the courage I worked up earlier has dwindled. Feels like the moment to confess is past. I should have done it earlier when I had the chance. I am the Lord of Fools. God damn, if that ain't fucking me. Like, really? The anatomy is It was a free game, come on. Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, they can, and there's a whole subreddit about it, but they shouldn't be. Even as I'm lamenting my poor use of timing, I'm watching Josuke enjoy the little scene I put together for him. It's not much, a few tiki torches, a few scattered shells, but he looks so damn happy it makes my heart clench and my throat feel tight. Oi, Josuke, got room in that pool for one more? Oh hey, what's that chick's name? Can I date her? Either I'm having a heart attack or I'm experiencing love. It's kind of the same thing, really. Tell him, you coward. Tell him in all caps. We got this. I open my mouth, but no words comes out. Just a pitiful little squeak. Gosh, this is hard. You okay? I jump as I realize Josuke's been watching me. You look like you're in pain or something. I jump up from my chair. I need to get some more shells. There's not enough. Not nearly enough. Flustered at my own cowardice, I start heading towards the house. I just need a second to collect my thoughts, a second to calm my nerves. Violet. My feet have betrayed me. I'm on the ground, too embarrassed to get up. What a mess. Where's Jotaro to say yara yara or something like that? Boy, Josuke, I've fused with your nephew and now we're dating. Isn't that weird? What the fuck? I hear water slosh around and then Josuke's in front of me. Are you okay? What the fuck is this face? I like you too. Huh? Well, you said earlier. I like you too. So is it... So, they were like, so afraid of drawing a self-insert character, this is what they do for a kissing CG? That's a big ol' oof. Come on, bruh. Really? He looks at me with wonder, like he doesn't believe that he could be so lucky. I wonder if I look the same way. He brings my face closer. It's like a screamer in a Jojo horror game. Please faster to get it off the screen. Also, like, what the fuck is this? He's... Like, first of all, the sides of the image are cut off, so I don't know where the fuck this photo came from, but he's not... He's wearing a jacket. Like, he was wearing swim trunks in the previous scene. What the fuck? I want to see Josuke kiss a gray blob. So do I. I want them to do it. He brings my face closer. Can I? I'm honestly so lost looking at his face that I don't get what he's asking. I mean, it is quite a face. Boy, Josuke, you're really freaking me out. Can you what? Kiss you? Oh, I grin at him. Bring it on. Good end! Yay! Wait, there was a bad end? There was the possibility that I could have gotten a bad end, and I didn't get the bad end? I'm finally good at video games! Bad end gets him killed by Kira. Heh. Oi, Josuke, I'm scared. Ain't that just crazy? Oh, cool. Check out the coders. Artists. There were multiple artists? Wow. Font transitions. Oh, those were by Mac? Tell Mac to step his fucking game up. But seriously, what is he about here? Wow. Oh, are these links? Team Scallywag. Oh, they do have a Tumblr page. Weird. Can I click that? Oh, fuck, it works. Yeah, they haven't posted anything in like a year. They have a Patreon? What the fuck? Oh, no, they don't have a Patreon. That's a 404 page. Wow. I guess they were having some help with funding for this, which is interesting. What about Alyssa Strange? Like, what the fuck does that link to? Oh, what the fuck? It's an email link. It fucking opened up Hotmail. She has an AOL email address? It's A_Colette at AOL.com. What the fuck? Dude. Okay, I have to know. I have to fucking know. What about this guy? Oh, that one's a Twitter page. Adam Z. Rowdy boy with many skills. You know what? I wish more video games included links to Twitter pages in the credits, you know? Apparently on June 8, he moved out to the middle of nowhere to officially become a cryptid. Wow. And he has his own Patreon. He's creating fan fiction on Patreon. Wow. Let me dust up my LimeWire account. Okay, what about CT Valentine? That's another Twitter page. Oh, they still post art here. Cool. Yeah, their art is about the same quality as what's in the dating sim, so yeah, I don't expect too much. Oh, they've got a picture of Part 3 Dio. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. I know I shouldn't be judging them. Handy. That's another Twitter. Okay, cool. They just reblog a lot of Jojo art, I see. Hauk. I don't know what that is. Oh, they have their own SoundCloud. Cool. Ooh, Gravity Falls themed trance remix. They haven't posted in like a year. That's a bummer. Who else? Merciful? That was for code. Oh, Twitter account. Cool. Art and some writing. Miners will be fired into the sun. May contain Guro, non-con, and other unsavories. It's that kind of Twitter account, huh? Ah, Invader Zim fan, of course. Yeah, that's Guro, alright. Not gonna be following for that. Anyway. Salem? Another artist. Cool. Pumpkinhead McGee. Looks like they don't post much. They just reblog like anime gifs and stuff. Bizarre. Share anecdotes, that's music. Another SoundCloud, cool. Anything new? Ooh, 2 months ago. Okay, well, they've got the music from the game on here, which is Open Your Heart, which is the main title. And their most recent song is, Take a Shit on Me. So, that's interesting. That one doesn't... Okay. Zoe Hoshi. What that? Oh, a DeviantArt. Very nice. Yeah, their art... Oh, they're a furry. Alright. Fair enough. This is really fascinating, actually. A complete list of software, including links to full source code. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. No, that's just the Ren'Py documentation. I thought, like, they were actually going to provide the source code from this game. They didn't. Anyway. That would have been really cool, though, because then I could have made my own mod. But it's cool. I have Ren'Py extraction tools. Getting the files out of this game is not going to be as hard as it would be to get it out of, Wolf and Rabbit, which is fucking impossible. So, you know, at least it's doable. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Really, really fascinating, you know? Like, damn. I don't know, like, I kind of want to just, like, keep playing this and do the other routes. Should I, like, come back to this next week? I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. We didn't even get to see Jotaro! Like, holy shit, like, we stuck with Josuke 100% and Jotaro didn't even fucking exist. And yeah, if we do Jotaro's route, we'll probably see a lot more of Dio, right? I feel like I should come back to this. I'll come back to it next week. I'm gonna do that. A bunch of normal social media and then AOL. Yeah, and that's the project lead. And all she has is AOL. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out. I do have to work tomorrow. Bleh. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and peace.